he didn't show vital signs and he was declared dead. At that point, when I read that, I began to break down and cry. I mean, when I first found out, I didn't cry because I was just literally still in shock. And that's happened to me before with certain people passing in my life. So I finally broke down and cried about it. And I just started to remember Jamal playing in the comedy sitcom series called Malcolm and Eddie. Y'all remember that show that came out in the 90s? Oh my gosh. It was such a good show. It was so freaking funny, right? The show was about two friends who owned a bar together, and it came on UPN back in the day. And the other friend was Eddie Griffin. Now, although the two characters didn't get along in real life, y'all, they understood that check and that they had to pretty much come together each and every week and pray before each show. Malcolm said it was a clash of being from two different walks of life, you know. I think Eddie Griffin probably came from more of a straight upbringing, and he was a comedian too, you know. Malcolm Jamal Warner was fresh off the Cosby Show, which aired in 1984 to 1992, and during that time, he earned Jamal an Emmy nomination for Best Supporting Actor. So I think that they being from two different backgrounds caused them to clash, you know. However, the power of love kept them successful. You know, they look past their petty differences, you know. Also remember Malcolm Jamal Warner, powerful character in the Cosby Show as a kid, you know, him being the big brother, Theo Huxtable. You know, in a recent interview with Melissa Ford on the podcast show Hot and Bothered, she actually asked Malcolm, what do you hope your legacy will be? And this was just 2 months, y'all, before he passed away at age 54, okay? He said he thinks about his legacy a lot, and that his mom said to him that Bill Cosby gave him immortality, so that there was a legacy within itself. But he also had a full life after the Cosby Show, you know, that will leave another legacy. And that's number one, being a good person. And he said he was a good person because of his father.